Hello everyone. Welcome to Off-Grid a.s.m.r. We're a small family looking to achieve total sustainability in the Alabama mountains. With so many uncertainties in the world, we like to take a step back and enjoy the ambient sounds of nature and all the things that we like to do on the homestead. Today we're going to be starting a fire and reading from one of my favorite books, the Grimm Fairytales. So we hope you'll join us.
There are many ways to start a fire, and today my dad will be using the traditional flint and steel method.
Today, like Zach said, we're going to be starting a fire using the flint and steel method. To start a fire with a flint and steel, the first thing that you'll need is flint, which has been around for thousands of years. It is actually a quartz, a certain type of quartz that's found and categorized into a broad grouping of rocks called chert. You'll also need an iron-rich steel, and then finally, something to catch the spark on when it's struck. I hope you'll join us, take a look, enjoy some of the sounds of nature, and some of the sounds that you'll hear as we strike this fire today. For the next step of your fire, you're going to need tinder in the form of dried grass, small kindling, which are small dry sticks, and the next fuel that will keep your fire going all night long. Let's get our ember from our char cloth into this bird's nest and make a fire. You can use fat wood like this to make your fire. A shoemaker, by no fault of his own, had become so poor that at last he had nothing left but leather for one pair of shoes. So in the evening, he cut out the shoes which he wished to begin to make the next morning. And as he had a good conscience, he lay down quietly in his bed, commended himself to God, and fell asleep. In the morning, after he had said his prayers and was just going to sit down to work, the two shoes stood quite finished on the table. He was astounded, and knew not what to say to it. He took the shoes in his hands to observe them closer, and they were so neatly made that there was not one bad stitch in them, just as if they were intended as a masterpiece. Soon after, too, a buyer came in, and as the shoes pleased him so well, he paid more for them than was customary, and with the money, the shoemaker was able to purchase leather for 2 pairs of shoes. He cut them out at night, and the next morning was about to set work with fresh courage. But he had no need to do so, for when he got up, they were already made, and buyers also were not wanting, who gave him money enough to buy leather for 4 pairs of shoes. The following morning, too, he found the 4 pairs made, and so it went on constantly. What he had cut out in the evening was finished by the morning, so that he soon had his honest independence again, and at last became a wealthy man. Thank you for joining me in this short reading of The Elves, which I hope to continue at some point in the future, and for joining us by the fireside. Keep your eyes open for new videos every week, and tell us what you'd like to see around the homestead. From our family to yours, have a restful night.